Why did you want to do this challenge?
What challenge?
Classical for 30 days? The whole point of this video.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. Can we just do that part over again?
So, where the fuck did you get a sandwich from? Is that just lettuce on 2 butt slices of bread? Whatever.
It all started when I was a young, small little boy. I felt demotivated to do simple tasks like brushing my teeth or making food.
You mentioned this started when you were a kid, but you told us before recording that this happened a month ago.
Yeah, a month ago, when I was a little boy.
This guy, how much did we pay
Anyways,
to be here?
I had this feeling in my lower hamstring that if I listened to classical music, I would be able to overcome these grueling tasks. So that's exactly what I did. And to no one's surprise, it worked. My lower hamstring is never wrong.
What is this guy talking about? Is that... No, you're done. Out. Get out. Leave. What do you...
After completing such a difficult task, I thought to myself, I should really listen to my lower hamstring more often. And do you know what it told me? Yo, dude, I'm so fucking blazed right now. Also, you should totally only listen to classical for a month. Let's set some ground rules to start. For the next 30 days, I can listen to nothing but classical music. That's it. It is not that hard of a concept to understand. Well, I started this challenge wanting to eliminate all the other sounds like TikTok, YouTube, 852 hertz. However, I failed that very quickly. But you know what they say about addictions. The first and only step is recognizing you have one. Luckily, I don't have any addictions. I did put limiters on these things so I couldn't doom scroll nonstop for 5 hours. Instead, doom scrolling for 5 hours with a 30-second break every 15 minutes. This might make the challenge seem completely pointless, but don't worry, it's only mostly pointless. I'll get into that later. Next, we need to decide what makes a song classical. I could just restrict it to songs that were made in the classical era, but you can't tell me this song isn't classical.
I fucked a potato when I was 14.
Not that one,
I
not
got
that
the
one.
idea from a radio show.
What I was trying to get at is that there are songs that were released within the last 5 years that I would consider classical. So I'm just gonna say if it feels classical, it's classical. If a song has words in it, it probably isn't classical. However, there are a lot of classical songs that do have words in them. So there are obviously exceptions. Like this one. And this one.
DJ Khaled!
I did actually come across a classical song that had ad-libs in it. It was like one of those lo-fi songs that have the old movie quotes in it, but instead of movie quotes, it was this sexy voice whispering some shit that Socrates would say. Man, that shit is so hot. Regardless of the ASMR and philosophy mixing to give me a new fetish, that song is classical through and through. So the only requirement for a song to be considered classical is purely just the vibe. Music is like a submissive bitch and I'm the pimp that decides if it's classical or not. That doesn't... I was also going to record a journal on my thoughts each day to document if this was having any effect at all. However, that also fell through very quickly. Listen, I was busy. Doom scrolling. If you couldn't already tell, this challenge wasn't a huge success. But it did have an effect. Again, I'll talk about that later. With a bonus surprise along with it. But in the meantime, let's actually get into the challenge. What's up, f***ers? First day classical, 3 hours. My car's gonna explode. Freak it. So we start now. Do I look like a scientist? Forgot corporate bullshit. Ugh. That's me right now. Oprah Winfrey. I'd let him have my kids. Scientific experiment. This is how you cook eggs. Nice one, dumbass. Take that, liberals. Ah! Kids were staring at me. I ain't afraid. Kanye, the bussy? Kanye? Who? The bussy? I have beef with 1800. 1800s? 1800s. Semi-truck. I'm awesome. What's up, fuckers? Day 3. Sorry, I'm not full. I didn't. Focus the seeds and focus. Cut my hair. I'll try to keep it short. I'll keep it short. I just don't like I talked to 2 women today. What's up, f***ers? 5 days. I'm getting sick of Drew Gooden yesterday. Future report. What's up, f***ers? Good life at the moment, unless it's sauce. See ya. What's up, fuckers? Forget an impending sense of doom. What's up, fuckers? Dark as hell. 3 days left, fuck you. And that was listening to classical for 30 days. Dude, are you serious? Oh, not this guy again. What did I do? You can't create the most incomprehensible piece of media just because you didn't want to edit that part and then go on like nothing happened. I feel like I was Crystal, no? What about that was confusing? You went over the entire 30 days, but you didn't mention the challenge a single time. Oh, so you do get it. What's the confusion then? Just explain how the challenge went. Okay. I don't really see how that's gonna help though. Do it! At the start of this challenge, I was very optimistic to say the least. I'll imitate to the best of my ability, me on day 1. This is gonna be awesome and I'm gonna be so productive and this is gonna be awesome because I'm awesome. If only you knew, you taciturn fool. The story of me listening to classical to overcome my unwillingness to brush my teeth is completely true, but afterwards is when I actually came up with the challenge. I was lying in my bed, thinking of obtaining a femboy by selling my soul, when the idea of listening to nothing but classical interrupted my focus. Eureka! It's not a bad idea either. Yeah, I'll do it in a week or 2. The next morning on my way to school, I pulled up some music and it was still on classical. I must have had some good dreams that night, probably about femboys, because in that moment I decided I was going to follow through with the challenge. And just 3 hours later, I had the audacity to decide I was going to get rid of all the social media on my phone and record a journal entry each day of how the challenge was going. What the f*** is wrong with this guy? You ostentatious bitch. Oh, I want the challenge to succeed. Huh, weak. I know this f***er is full of shit because the very next day, on the second day of the challenge, I didn't record a journal entry. On day 3, I was already sick of classical music, and before the week was even over, I knew this challenge wasn't really gonna have any effect at all, and I really wanted to listen to anything other than classical music, except for country. Everything was saying this challenge was completely pointless and it wasn't worth the struggle, but for some reason, I didn't stop. It would be quite the poetic tale if I stuck with it to the end and through hard work and perseverance it changed my life. I want an anime waifu just as much as everybody else. Why did I write that? Oh, never mind. Frankly, I'm too lazy to come up with a story like that. So instead you're gonna get my philosophical ending. I've mentioned multiple times how this challenge is almost completely pointless, and how I'll talk about the effect it did have later. Well, now is not the time because it's probably a better ending than this next thing.
Comfortable.
Look at me. I'm all dressed up for today. Oh my gosh, I look like a Victorian child. It's a classical music tier list. I'm making a fucking tier list. What do you want from me? Dude, what is wrong with me? I'm wearing shoes right now, just in my room. I made my bed. It's good, dude. Do you see that? Okay, well it's not that good. I had 200 songs. I'm down to 32 songs because classical music was made 200 years ago, but it's copyrighted. What the fuck is up with that? Was copyright even invented when the people who made the songs were alive? I don't even know. Don't even try to tell me. Oh, yeah, it's actually the record. Oh wait, shoot! I almost face revealed. Almost doxed myself. Don't even try to tell me. Oh, it's actually the classicals. It's actually the recordings that are copyrighted. That's bullshit. Because on my crappy ass piano, with my non-existent piano skills, I play a little song, I upload it, it gets copyrighted. Anyways, let's review some songs. Oh, I will say, these are all songs that I already liked. This is just this is the top tier. The song is called 1812 Overturn. Yeah, it sounds like the wars in 1812. C tier. Next. Is this transformative content? Do I need to pause it and review it? Okay, here we go, I got this. Oh yes, I see, the chord there used, it's actually an homage to Phineas and Ferb 104 Days of Summer. As you can see, it kind of represents the freedom of summer. Okay. It's kind of weird just me listening to music while bobbing my head a little bit. Okay, wait, I got this. There we go. Now we're talking. Now I can really enjoy the songs. Okay. Got a little soothing part right here. Yep. Oh, it's like the hero's journey if you think about it. This would go in A. However, the name is Arnold's Waltz. Who is Arnold? You go in B. Oh. Okay, you go in A. That's pretty dang sick. That's hype. Jinky minus should be higher. He was robbed. What are you talking about? I've only reviewed Amazing Grace, Arnold's Waltz, in 1812. I feel he deserves at least A tier. What are you on about? We're reviewing songs. He still deserves a higher score. Who? Who deserves a higher score? Jinky minus. Where is Jinky minus? How many times is this Subway Surfer dude gonna fail? This is ridiculous. We're like 6 minutes into the video and he's failed twice. Or she. Probably she, let's be honest here. You go in E tier, buddy. Get out of here with it. Next song. Oh, this is a pretentious ass song. If I told someone I was listening to this, they'd go, oh, okay, pal, you're not better than me. And I'd go, yes, I am. That's a pretentious ass name too. This is ridiculous. P, F for pretentious. I'm P for pretentious. Ever heard of it? Oh, this song is so hype. How can it be so hype and so epic at the same time? Well, that's kind of... never mind. Oh my gosh! Oh my. Does the Fortnite intro count as classical? Oh, okay. Really strong in there with the violin. Well, yeah, I don't see how this isn't classical. Like, how could this not be considered classical? That can sit pretty comfortably in S. I mean, that's just obvious at this point. It's called Shardis. Shardis, it's kind of hard to follow up with that. Because that's kind of just peak classical music. I mean, normally you'd get like an A at least, but after Fortnite Lobby, it's kind of difficult. Wait. I forgot about this part. Yeah, if you go in S tier, that stuff goes so hard. Oh no, I just forehead reeled. Here, I got some more brain rot for you. I can't really hear the song. It's kind of quiet. Nope, like, how am I supposed to feel it if I can't even hear it? Can you hear it? It's awfully quiet. I just hear the bottles. I couldn't hear it. You go in F. Fiend is definitely the best classical piece. Yeah, that's it. That's good. It's good. Yeah, you can just go. Yeah, that's good. I gotta capitalize that. Can't be corrupting the youth. It's 10 minutes long! Nope, I've heard enough. F tier. 10 minutes, too long. Wait a minute. Why'd I get this test right here? This isn't a personalized ad, is it? Well, how gay am I? Is this an ad within an ad? I'll just keep clicking ads until I find the final ad. 11 questions in 1 minute. Porn. That was a little bit too fast. I only have 2 options? Who? Okay. On a typical weeknight, who's watching either DIY videos or a documentary on aid workers? That is so specific. Obviously, I'm gonna choose. Okay, well, let's not lie here. I'll be watching DIY videos every weeknight. There goes the power, now what? Well, no porn means that you can't just scroll Instagram to see who else lost power. Who loses power and posts immediately about it on Instagram? Check on my dog, I don't have a dog. Yeah, okay. Google how to turn it. What is this test? That can't be. Yeah, you're right. The whole cosmosphere just popped out of my laptop. This is ridiculous. They seem to be alive. What would you do? Is run an option? I'll try to talk to them. Yeah, sure. I'll try to talk to them. Well, that didn't work. What am I trying to get them to do? What do you mean that didn't work? Try to calm them down. They're pretty calm already for being cosmic beings. Maybe they like art. Yeah, sure. Yeah, maybe they do. What if they're hungry? Find out if they have any food allergies. How? I tried talking to them, and they got extremely riled up and racist. It was ridiculous. Feed them, but only if they'll help clean up. They're going to eat me! Your dog's definitely not a fan. Well, I don't have a dog. I'm pretty sure these things made it. They just knocked down all your pictures. Drag to hang up your 2 favorites. Is this a prank? It's 2 pictures and then 2 of my childhood drawings. Okay. I'll just put up the 2 that are actually legible then. These cosmic beings are looking out the telescope. Are they trying to go home? Bring them to practice. Maybe they're into sports. The assumptions that they're making of these cosmic beings are ridiculous. I can bring them to my sports practice. I can study them or I can paint them. Sure. Yeah, let's put them under a microscope. I don't think they like that. It's calling me. Oh, it's just my friend. I thought it was the CIA. This will make it awkward. Convince your friend to buy one? You met these guys like 30 seconds ago and you're resorting to slavery? That kind of makes me question your character as a person. Teach your friend how to say hi in Blob. You don't know how to talk to them. Yeah, let's go the slavery route. They want to thank you with a super ability. Super artistic skills? That's a super ability? Super artistic skills? You're telling me that painting You're telling me that painting a picture is the same as having super strength. Super persuasive abilities. Yeah, put charisma up top. I already got that. Let's be real here. Okay, let's see my personality type now. Enterprising. Yeah, I'm a little bit of an entrepreneur, some have said. Realistic. Yeah. For is a good song, and for 2, it fit the theme pretty dang good. Yeah, and a miss. Nice one, pal. You can go on just for that because way to fit the theme, dude. What is that name? What is that name? Fantasy Stuck. Okay, I could probably get canceled for that. Wowzer. Is this a Weezer reference? This song is 10 minutes long too! Get out of here. Yeah, let's continue. Conventional. Wait, are these the things that I don't have any stats in? Okay. Ooh. Off rip. Wait for the beat drop. That's how we'll know. We'll know from that point on whether it's. Dude, will I stop getting this gay meter ad? These are not personalized ads. This isn't even parkour, he's just walking around. Okay. Gay walk, more like. Oh, I love this song.
Money is not required to buy one necessity of the soul.
Dude, this song threw me for the biggest loop when I listened to it for the first time. It says that one line in that sexy ass voice. Let's be real here. So hot. And then for the next 3 minutes and 20 seconds, it doesn't say a single thing. This is the last 20 seconds of the song. I don't actually remember when did I miss it? Okay, for the next 3 minutes, it doesn't say a single thing. Hang on. Wait. Surely. Given enough time, I'll find it, surely, right? Okay, for the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Am I tweaking out of my mind? Does it not say anything at all? For the next 2 minutes, it doesn't say anything. Am I losing my mind? I'm not fucking crazy. I know it says something.
We are not that we nor do we treat or esteem each other for such, but for that we are capable of being.
Dude, I thought I was actually going crazy. Yeah, no, that song is actually ass. And the name of the song is Quotes from Walden. But then it only says 2 things. It is really damn attractive, though. No! My mic wasn't on! That makes falling back in the chair so much funnier. Oh! It's got a beat to it! Don't take that out of context. I'll come off as offensive, and we all know I'm relatable and not offensive. Oh! Thank you very much. Yes, I do parties. Any weekday and Saturday works. Okay, this song, when someone says, I listen to classical music, the normies, the plebeians, the peasants, they go, oh, this is the song you listen to. Pretentious prick. Shut up! The songs give classical music a better fucking rap. I mean, the songs... The name of this song is Vengeance. If that's not ominous, it's not ominous. Ominous entails
that something is mysterious.
Wiener, I think I've seen enough. Next. I might have to copy and paste this. I hope that this isn't a slur. For every ranking you just saw, there was one that I just boogied to for a couple of minutes. But in the end, I created the most accurate tier list ever seen. You're probably asking, what makes it so accurate? In your voice-cracking, gremlin-ass voice. And the answer is simple. I'm the only one with any taste, and my opinions are virtually fact and should be taken very seriously. With the important stuff out of the way, the moment you probably haven't been waiting for. Why do the challenge despite it being pointless? For the tier list. Duh. There's this idea in some kind of philosophy that curiosity is the opposite of fear. I think it's in some kind of philosophy. Hank Green tweeted something similar, so... This whole video has been all over the place. More than half of it was a classical music tier list for fuck's sake. But the point is, during this challenge, I wanted to listen to Aria Math Jschlatt cover just as much as the next guy. But I didn't. I've worked out the math, and what I found is that stupid people live a life of comfort. Stupidity is a lack of understanding, which leads to hate. And hate is also caused by fear, and the opposite of fear is curiosity. Boom shot, I brought it back, baby! When the 30-day timer ended, I put on a normal song for the first time in a month, not really expecting anything. I mean, I had listened to normal songs on YouTube and TikTok throughout the challenge, so what's the difference? But for some reason, as the song started to play, I couldn't stop smiling. Oh, I forgot. I actually recorded my reaction, so I can just show you. I didn't really think about how this would... Hello everyone. I hope you enjoyed that high quality video. Hello everyone. I hope you enjoyed that high quality video. And yes, I did just end one of my most amazing creations with the My Singing Monster joke. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? please don't unsubscribe. Speaking of which, I spend a lot of time on these videos, so please subscribe. It's the biggest way you can support this channel and what I do. My happiness relies on subscribers. If that isn't enough for you, I'm in a completely one-sided sub race with this guy who has no idea I exist, but once I pass him in subscribers, I will do whatever it takes to force him into being my friend. Last thing before you continue doom scrolling, I'm gonna play hundreds of Wii games to find the worst one, and I'm gonna live stream all of it. I already played 37 of them to 0 viewers. Boo! Those Wii games, they talk to me. They say they'll do bad things to me. Please help me. I'll be going live on YouTube and Twitch every day this week. So stop by, tell me how much you idolize and look up to me. Just please. You don't know what those Wii games do to me when I'm alone. I had the audacity to decide I was going to